Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Amnesia: The Dark Descent, blind. Ironically enough, I am going to use the elevator to descend, so let's do that. The text in the loading screens started to repeat. So there's no new information to be gained from that. Moving the orb was like pushing a star in the night sky. It wasn't supposed to happen. The shadow isn't some vengeful spirit, it is the universe catching up with itself. Okay, so that was new. I guess they repeat because they don't want to spoil too much of the story if I am staying in a location, that belongs to the previous part of the story, as it were.
Come, this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Yeah, that does very much sound like people getting killed, but what I'm unsure of is whether that is actually happening, or is that just in my mind? Okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm super dead. Also, I would eventually turn insane from looking at it, right? Unless it will eventually fuck off, but I don't think so. Have to carry on. it was probably kind of dumb to waste all of my oil resources on the easier parts of the game. But oh well. Search for another way around the barred gate.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with a bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
How would I fit into that as a grown man? It was clear from context, and it's clear to me by looking at it that it was meant for a small child. Unless I can't fit into that and I need to break it further. But I'm not even going to try as of yet, because there are still unexplored parts of this area. Very corroded and weak. One of the prison cells has a weak lock. Okay, so I should probably be able to break it with like a crowbar or something.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No! I won't tell! I'll never tell you!
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
A stone chipper. Okay, I could probably use that to make the hole wider, right? The hole in the stone. But let's try using that on the door as well, just to be sure. Nope, something else is needed. Yeah, my money is like on a crowbar.
This shouldn't be.
Okay, so this does come back here, so I think I explored it all. The hole is too narrow to slip through. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Using this tool alone is not enough to widen the gap. I probably need like a hammer as well. So it's clear I have not explored everything, in fact, because I still need more stuff. Okay, I don't really even see what's going on. Like, I'm very confused right now. I'm also dead. I wonder if the game autosaved after me picking up the chipper. I guess I'll see in just a moment. It did, but it also autosaved. What? How am I supposed to... Okay. That's interesting. And also weird. Because that monster just straight up disappeared.
Is anyone there?
Okay, I think that was an actual person. Which is definitely interesting. Okay, that's a hammer. This should be good enough for breaking the hole. Okay. The morning sun flickered between the pine trees as the carriage approached the castle. A faint memory of reflections in the window pane repeated itself over and over. Storage. Receptaculum. It's actually pretty interesting that the entirety of this game takes place during the daylight, but you can almost never tell because you're so deep in the castle. Kulina kitchen. You're so deep in the castle that. Okay, there's a.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good. Soon it will be ready. Let there be enough time.
Help her! Find a way!
He escaped? Where is he now?
Introitus ad cisternam, the cistern entrance. Fortified with a metal padlock. Is this the same gate from the other side, or is it a totally different one? I guess it must be a totally different one because I'm on a different level altogether.
Of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
Whoa. What's interesting is that they sometimes dissolve into like mist and dust, and it's an actual graphical effect, as if that was a thing that's actually happening in the universe. Cell area 4. Okay, I'm in fact pretty lost.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside. It's too dangerous.
I'm telling Gabriel.
I doubt that very much.
Great.
Shimmering.
Okay, that's where I came from before. That's where the zombie came out of. Isn't this where I came from originally? I'm pretty sure it is. However, I guess that might still be interesting to go and head over here and see where that would lead me. Oh, the answer is nowhere. Nowhere whatsoever. Okay, that's definitely an interesting room. So I should get back here. I should get back here because I weren't there. Okay.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
So maybe the zombies are the servants? Like he experimented on them as well? I'm not quite sure what's up with the piles of... Unless... Oh, those are rotten apples, probably. This has kind of clued me in. So this very much looks like a rotten apple, as opposed to an eyeball. I thought there were rotten pig eyeballs, but it's very clearly an apple because it has like a stem on the top. Okay, I'm not going to put my hand into the fire again. I've made that mistake before. Some sort of acid. So I need like a pot or something to hold the acid in. There's a barrel filled with acid in the kitchen. Because I could dissolve the padlock, or at least dissolve the lock on that weak door. Excuse me. Unless I can use this, but it very much looks to me like it's another case of me putting my hand into the fire. Oh, no. I guess... The metal wouldn't hold the acid for very long. So, what other material would I really need? Can I dissolve a carcass? I can. Interesting. That's funny. Delirium. Delirium trement buturi applicandus. Okay, I have no idea what that means, sadly. Okay, so I need a container for the acid. game pretty strongly stated that ordinary metal is not strong enough to hold the acid, so I think the bucket is not going to be useful. Oh. Apparently I wasn't here. Glass jar. Okay, so I guess it's probably a kind of acid that only reacts with metal and doesn't actually react with glass. Okay, so now I need to find my way back to... Oh, great. The game is pretty generous with the autosaves, at the very least. Okay, I am on the right path. That didn't quite work out. I wanted to bypass it. What? That's a weird place for an autosave. Okay, I need to specifically find like the weak door, unless the game is telling me, because the weak door was on the other level, right? So maybe the game put me back in the tunnel because it's suggesting that I should get all the way back. Wait, are you really telling me I have to do it several times?
did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. Why did he have to go in there? Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Not quite sure what was that about. But wait, that's a totally different... I have never been here, and that's a corpse. That's the first intact human corpse I have found. Can I like get a look at his features? Not quite. Did all of that open on its own because I progressed? Or did I never find it? Like, the latter option is actually frighteningly possible because I'm terrible at pathfinding.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
So my idea is that he enlisted my help in kidnapping all of those people by leveraging the fact that the shadow was hunting me against me. Like, he said, I'll help you deal with that, but you must help me, sustain my existence, or whatever it is exactly that he's doing by torturing all of those humans. I wonder if it would work on this one as well. Like, I think I'll do that because it's very close to the kitchen. Because it seems to me the game is suggesting I should return a couple times. Cannot use the item this way. What? What? What are you talking about? Why can't I do that again? And if I can't, that means... I have to progress some other way. Which I also don't entirely get. I have to carry on. Yeah, that much I do get, but... It puts me back in the tunnel, but the way back is blocked anyway, so... Okay, I guess I have to find that weakened padlock and try to accomplish something with that. But you know, with my unfathomable skill as far as getting lost is concerned, it's probably not going to be easy. Severely weakened the padlock. How about this? Okay. I apologize for not trying that before. The dark towers of Brennenburg rose above the forest and were silhouetted against the snow-white moon. He couldn't help feeling sad for some reason. Okay, but this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to pause it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!